What is up, guys? It's your boy Skill, back at it again. I hope you guys are all having a great day. Today, I've got a little story to share with you guys. We'll call it story time with Skill, if you want. Before we get into that, I just want to start off by saying you guys have been subscribing to me like crazy. I appreciate all the feedback, all the comments and likes you guys left on the last video. It really means a lot to me, and it's definitely given me motivation to keep putting out videos that you guys will enjoy and keep grinding out here to get good videos for you guys. That being said, I do intend on recording Call of Duty videos, but I'm kind of trying to decide what direction I want to go. So let me know what you guys want to see. I've got a lot of TDM clips. I can play Search and Destroy. I've actually got a game battles game that I can upload if you guys would like to see that. So down in the comment section, let me know what you guys would like to see in these videos. Alright, now that we've gotten all that out of the way, let's get into this story here. So close your eyes for a second. Let's go on. Actually, unless you want to watch the gameplay, don't do that. But imagine, let's take a little time travel trip back to 2013. Back in 2013, I was a senior in high school, ready to graduate, ready to get out of the little town that I grew up in, and that's where this story is going to take place, the time frame. So just keep that in mind, alright? So I'm sitting in psychology class, senior year, and I'm not going to use any names here, but the teacher one day randomly brings up a point that the day before he had been driving and saw a street sign with his last name on it and thought, how cool would that be to like have in his garage or in his living room or some shit like that. He then jokingly said, if anybody in this class steals me that street sign, you automatically get an A on your final. At this moment, me and my buddy, one of my best friends from growing up, locked eyes, and we just gave each other this big grin and started laughing. So our teacher went on with the lesson, and when he finished, we called him over to us and we're like, hey, yo, so are you like being for real about this street sign, man? Like, you know, on the low, we can make this happen, you know? That very night, my buddy and I and another one of our friends actually drove out to where this sign was located, and we ended up eyeballing it out, trying to see what was going on. If it was basically by like a major like 2-lane highway, if that makes any sense, if you can picture that. And we were eyeballing it out, trying to figure out how we were going to get this sign. So we ended up parking about a half mile back down the road and end up walking up to the street sign in the dark. We're all wearing black, like picture like Mission Impossible type shit going on. We quickly figured out like this was not going to be an easy task. There were constantly cars driving up and down the road that ran right by the street sign, like the corner where the street sign was. So we're army crawling. There's this giant tree by the corner of this road, I guess you could say, and we're army crawling under this tree. We're laying there, and as these cars drive by, and we try to catch a break in between cars passing and run out there, and what we ended up doing was trying to pull the street sign down, because I don't know if you've ever actually looked at how high a street sign is, but a street sign is tall as shit. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that shit is very high. Like, you cannot even, like, you could probably jump and touch it, but that's not gonna do you any good for trying to get a sign off of it. So it takes all three of us to pull this pole down to where we can actually touch the sign and try and get it off of here. And we didn't have any tools or anything. All we had was our hands to try and get this sign off of it, and it was not easy whatsoever. So between cars passing by and us running and diving back under this giant tree, we are like wrenching and twisting this thing as hard as we can, trying to get it off, and finally it breaks free. So we sprint back to my car and we are pumped, like everything is lit as fuck, like all of us are hype. Now we actually knew where this particular teacher lived, so what we decided to do was to go back and take it to his house that night and give it to him and see his reaction. So I'm not gonna lie, back in the day your boy was lacking in the vehicle department. I used to drive a silver PT Cruiser. It was pretty rough and I got made fun of a lot for it, but it's all good. So we pull up to this teacher's house in my PT Cruiser. I got the sign in the back, and we go up and knock on his door. He looks at us and the first thing he says is, "You guys did it, no way, shut up." And we're like, dude, come check it out right now. So we go out to my PT Cruiser. He pulls it out. He's in complete shock. He cannot believe that we actually did it. And long story short, I get my final grade for the class, and I end up with an A, and so did my buddy. So I don't know if that can really legally be told, but that's what happened. So. And that's going to wrap it up for the first episode of Story Time with Skill, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm pretty much going to let this clip take it out. This is a dirty clip right here. I completely turned on this guy. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe if you're new. And there's going to be plenty more content coming, guys. Have a great day. Peace!
I had to get good at it. It was all I wanted pretty much. I remember back in the day playing on the dome, running around with a UMP 45, just trying to get kills.